Hello folks, hi! How's everybody doing? It's me, Peter Sweet, aka Pete Sweet, and we're here to break some news with ENN. Very exciting day. Summertime and the living is easy. Like the song. Summer, summer, summertime, summertime. That's the Fresh Prince. That's the Fresh Prince and his DJ friend. Folks, we're breaking news. And you know the drill. You producers at home are going to be able to help us break some news today. First things first, let's decide exactly where it is that we're going. Because we have 3 different options on the table. We can go to the flea market, where various goods and sundry services are being sold. We can go to the campaign rally for a third-party insurgent candidate running for office here in New York City. Or we can go to the Euro Cup, which I believe involves kicking a ball around and stuff.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% sure. We'll be learning a lot together when we go.
Jake and I said they were going to pick 2.
I
thought there was a chance they would do the flea market.
I was just sure that 3 would get released, and I'm right.
People are saying they're so sick of politics. Well, you came to the wrong place.
It's not what most of you are saying.
This improvised comedic Twitch stream is the very first place you can expect to see scintillating political discourse. And hey, folks, all the producers out there tonight, let's say hello. Snate, Dinsdale Piranha, McCoy F4F, GoGo Gadget 360, Damn it, Randy, Marbitzo, Ostrich Juice, that's a new one, Sternling, Sadville PM, S. Robles, Augie Vaughn, I'm Walking Here, Data Dreamer, Nico 9 Doors, Bitter Snark, BT Lair, Burke, Sentinel, Apple's Dragon, Dry Shot, Slippery Peels, Alicia Ferris, and the rest. Gonna be a great day to break some news. It's hot out there, so stay cool wherever you are. And when I say stay cool, I'm talking both in terms of your physical sort of well-being, and then also keep chilling. Again, I'm both referring to the physical state of being chilled and sort of being relaxed and having a good time and being neat.
All right, let's go to the campaign thing.
Any second now, we'll be there. Politics. Here in the United States, it can get a little topsy-turvy. But, you know, that doesn't mean that we can't put our fingers to the pulse of this country and find out just what's going on in the scintillating underbelly of our American political life. The election, it's coming up sooner than you think. So make sure that you're keeping up to date and up to speed with all the goings-on, including this brand new third-party candidate. Let's maybe learn a little bit more about their platform and what their whole deal is. What are they running for? What's the position? What's their policy? What's their platform? All that stuff. Let's see if we can learn a little bit more today here. This is, of course, the New York City Washington Monument. It's just a fraction of a hair smaller than the Washington, D.C. one. So it's allowed. You know, copyright infringement on monuments, that's a sort of a gray area there legally. And we got away with it because, again, it's just a little bit smaller than the other one. One layer of brick smaller. And inside there's an ice cream shop. What the hell? That's crazy. Excuse my language. Anyway, let's see if there's anybody out here that we can talk to learn a little bit more about this campaign here.
Oh, hi.
Hello, sir. Hi, how are ya?
Good. What's up? This is TV? Am I on TV? Wow.
You sure are. We're breaking news live here with ENN. What's your name?
Hey, I'm John Regular. How's it going?
John Regular. So you're a regular fella. Is that what I'm to hear? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah. A lot of people say I'm a regular fella. I'm a middle-class American from a suburb, and I'm an undecided voter.
Yeah, undecided voter. So what are the issues animating your vote this year?
Too many good options. The issue I'm having is I just kind of love everyone this year, and it's been really tough for me to, like, zero in on hurting someone's feelings, which is what I'm worried I'm going to have to do once I vote.
Oh, I see. So if you don't vote for candidate B, you're worried that they're going to get really upset and remember that you didn't vote for them. Is that it?
Yeah, and honestly, it's tough. I think I'm a really unique guy, and I think in my own sort of way, and so I don't know if one candidate really speaks to me more than any other does.
Interesting. Well, let's try to just narrow it down just a bit. Let's say I put a little tiny gun to your head, a little gun, just like this, right to your temple, and I said, what's the most important issue for you that you're gonna vote for? What is it?
I guess for me the most important issue...
Answer faster, sucker, or I'll blow your freaking brains out!
Oh, what? There's a person on my block I don't like.
Okay, and then I lower the gun and I kind of go, well, what are you talking about?
Just, that person bothers me so much.
Okay,
and
and
so
what is it about them that's bothering you, and how would you legislate that?
They don't keep good care of their lawn. They have guests come over and they'll take all the street parking, and they're never like, hey, just so you know, there's going to be a lot of people taking the street parking today, so if you were planning on telling someone there's plenty of street parking on your block today, you might look silly when they show up and there isn't, because I've used so much street parking today.
Really sounds more like an HOA issue than a sort of like a major political. This person's running for national he's running for big office, not for HOA.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's just sort of what motivates me, if I'm being honest with myself. I mean, guns, I love them. Vaccines, I love them. For me, it's really tough to zero in on a specific thing, you know?
I see. Well, okay. What would this potential candidate need to say about your neighbor for you to just sort of pull the lever? Or press the button nowadays, because it's all electronic, of course.
Yes. I guess they would have to, maybe if they made some sort of ordinance where it's like, look, the street parking's fine. Anyone can take the street parking. It's just you have to sort of tell people, hey, heads up. Going to be taking a lot of the street parking today. If you find that you're doing it the most on the block, maybe that's something you have to address. Maybe that's something you have to look into. That would be my one thing, maybe if the candidate said that.
So if the president of the United States got on TV and said, hey, Mark from down the street, you got to take care of those
everyone.
weeds.
I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm special, okay? I own a boat resurfacing business and I make $130,000 a year. I don't think I'm special.
That's well above middle class.
I'm just like everyone else, and I made that all with my bare hands.
Are you a homeowner?
Of course I'm a homeowner.
So you're a homeowner, you make more than $100,000 a year in an area where that's going to buy you, you're well off.
Yes, and I inherited my home from my mom. So for me, it's like that money I made, that $130 I'm making, that's just additional income. Because the money, I don't have a mortgage. I'm just like any American. So for me, I don't need extra treatment.
Your mother. I'm so sorry to hear.
That's okay.
What's that you got there? You got some literature.
A map. Just a map of Washington D.C. I'm just trying to, kind of wander around, get engaged with the world. I'm hearing that a lot of people say that I will actually decide the election as a middle-class suburban voter who's undecided. I will actually decide the future of the world.
Well, then do you think if that's the case that maybe you could care about something a little more important than what your neighbor's doing?
Sure, ask me some questions. Ask me what I think about things. Do a little Frank Luntz on me. Frank Luntz follows me around everywhere I go. I cannot get this guy to leave me alone.
There he is right over there.
Yeah.
No, this is interesting. He's wearing a little wig and he's got a newspaper covering his face. He
thinks I can't tell.
Glasses.
That's not me.
Frank,
That's
please.
not me.
He'll see
Frank.
me. I'll be like at a diner or something, and the waitress will be like, "More coffee, sweetheart," and they'll start pouring me the coffee, and I'll look up to be like, "Oh, thank you so much." And it's Frank Luntz, fully dressed like a waitress, and he goes, "What do you think about the lack of this type of place in America anymore? Who do you think's responsible for that?" And I go, "Frank, get out of here, shoo."
That wasn't me.
Frank, you're not gonna fool us with your little Bugs Bunny routine, okay? Just trying to give this guy a big smooch in the diner dressed like a lady.
But you can do it if you want. You can Frank Luntz me.
Okay, so that's perfect. Okay, so I've given you let's pretend I've given you a little clicker, a little button that you can press if you're feeling like, yes, this is great, and then another little button there, a little red button that's like, no, I don't like this. Okay? The president has just signed a rule limiting legal immigration to the United States.
Sorry, explain that again. They've signed.
He's limited legal immigration. He's made it harder to create a pathway to citizenship here for people coming to the United States for the first time. The president's just signed a law to that effect. Are you pressing the green button or the red button?
I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
Can I explain why?
Yes.
I think we need people in this country who can really work hard. And I think all immigration should be illegal, but once you're in, hey, you did it. Congratulations. You can do whatever you want now.
So you just sort of want to make it sort of a high barrier for entry in terms of just like the level of physical difficulty that's being now...
Frank?
Frank?
Frank!
Sure about that.
Frank is calling in. He's doing FaceTime.
Frank, did you hire someone to call you in over Zoom?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Frank's looking sick. He's so pale.
He's not looking
there on the screen.
He's not looking good.
My gosh. It's all that coke bloat.
Must be. Anyway, so yeah, that would be my thing. Make it really hard to get in. Once you're in, you don't have to pay taxes and you're a citizen.
It's just befuddling that this is the, you know, you really,
And I will
guess,
decide
are,
who
yeah.
is the president.
That sounds, it's really hard to hear this for me. Okay, how about this?
Give me some more questions.
The President of the United States has just passed a law. He just signed into law a bill that made it through Congress and the Senate, making four-year college free for all persons. What are you thinking?
I think that is a goddamn travesty.
Now why would that be the case?
Anyone who wants to go to a four-year college can now do so for free. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, indeed, as long as it's a state school.
What kind of narrative does that set forward for them? We need to start them out with like a modest number, $250,000 in debt. And that way, don't worry, they're never going to have to pay it.
Now, so now you're saying they should have the debt and sort of have it hanging over their head like a sort of Damocles.
Exactly.
And then at a later date, when you're
Motivates
feeling
them.
a little bit more benevolent, you'll just sort of be like, never mind.
Yeah, when they die at their estate, we just go, this doesn't mean anything. This is fine.
Do you have any student debt that you're trying to pay off actively?
No, just like an average American, I actually went to a four-year university, totally covered by my parents, and it was at a state school, so it cost about $5,000 a year. And I got a business degree that I used to then work at my dad's boat resurfacing company. And now I make $120,000 a year, just like any American.
How many boats do you resurface annually?
About 7.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. I'm
Sure
sorry.
you don't want to know more about my politics?
Unlike Frank, you're turning my stomach just a little bit with your median voter viewpoints. You know, I can't really. I can only handle so much of it at any given time. I'm sorry to be rude to you.
Okay, I'll get out of here. Just know, millions of people will live or die based on the choice I make this November.
Can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. This map of Washington D.C. that you've got here, it's just a bunch of photos of Bob Hope.
Oh wow.
It's just a bunch of pictures of Bob Hope. In fact, it looks as if you've got a Time magazine celebration of Bob Hope, making us laugh for 100 years. Introduction by Linda Hope. That's a big get. That might be his daughter, perhaps.
That's probably his daughter.
Or maybe his bride.
You know
because,
what?
you know, he's almost certainly took a young wife.
That explains it. I love Bob Hope. I actually think, I love the way he supported the troops. And I actually think we should kill every troop. All right, take care.
Questions remain. Is he talking about sort of like just starting to slowly liquidate them once they go to their first VA appointment? Or is he talking about just they should die in the line of duty like heroes? Because I do think that there's probably a number of voters who would support both measures, perhaps. Okay, let's see if there's another person here that we can talk to. I want to know more about this candidate here that's supposed to be holding a big rally. Let's see. Hi there. Hello.
Hey. What's up? What's going on?
Nothing much. What's your name? Would you like to talk to ENN? We're breaking news live here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, my name is,
Watch your language a little bit.
Oh, okay. My name is Fred Tamsin.
You seem to sort of second guess your last name there, Freddie.
Well, I just got off shift, and,
What do you do for work, Fred?
I'm a veterinarian.
Did I mishear that? Are you saying veterinarian? Or
No. I'm a veterinarian.
And what the heck is that?
I work with animals. I help heal animals.
Okay, well I'm pretty sure you mean to say veterinarian. I'm not gonna nitpick here.
I don't know what that is, but I know what I am. and I'm a veterinarian. I'm a healer of animals. I just got off shift. I saw there was a rogue group, giving out some toothpicks, and I said, let me grab one of these.
And that's the toothpick.
This is the toothpick. They're handing them out down there.
Now, normally a big
I
crowd
got some
of...
in my teeth. I think you got some in your teeth.
Careful now, careful. Some of these are
It
fake.
works.
Some of these are, there's a lot of, you know, you get a little crowns when you're in my line of work.
You get a little crumbs.
A little crowns. No,
Oh, crowns.
No, you gotta have fake teeth when you're doing the newscasting stuff.
Oh, that's not right. You should be natural. Hey, man, you are beautiful as you are. You don't need crowns. You don't need crumbs either.
You may heal animals professionally, but you just did a number on my heart right now.
Oh,
You're excellent.
thank you.
So why are you wearing a chicken mask?
It helps me relate to the animals.
You
makes
work with
them-
a lot of chickens here in Washington
I
D.C.
do.
They bring in a lot of chickens to your veterinarian practice.
I do. Yeah.
Veterinarian? Excuse me.
Veterinarians, yeah. Chick-fil-A has 8 franchises in the area, so they need me to work with their crops to get them up to filet standards.
I see. So, and what does that kind of work entail? Is it just sort of making sure that their legs are still working, that they're not getting too
Oh
top
yeah,
heavy?
that's some of it. If you were a little chick, I would work with you and I'd go, hey buddy, don't cry.
It sounds a little more therapeutic, like a therapeutic practice than
That's
anything.
what I said. I work with animals. I'm a veterinarian.
But what I'm hearing is sort of more, usually it tends to be more physical stuff, not sort of mental stuff. Sounds like you're sort of taking care of the chicken's mental health, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You think chickens don't need mental health?
You make an excellent point. So they're handing out pitchforks here on the National
They
Mall.
are.
Okay.
They're handing them out down there.
Now that sort of suggests.
Help! Somebody help! My dog is having an anxiety attack.
Oh.
Do you want to go take care of that?
No,
real quick?
I don't work with dogs. I'm mainly
So
poultry.
So there's a veterinarian's office
Yeah.
here in Washington, D.C. that has enough staff to specialize in just chickens and just their mental health.
Correct.
Who are you voting for this November?
Obama. Obama 2024.
Are Malia or Sasha running and I just didn't know it? What's going on there? Because I don't think that Barack is running.
I think you're mistaken. Barack Hussein Obama is on this ticket. Yeah, his middle name is Hussein. Woo! What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Is there sort of a plank in his campaign or on his platform that speaks to you in your line of work as a professional that's really sort of jumping out at you, making you want to vote for him? Why do you want to vote for him?
If you read his biography, Pieces of Barack, Shattered Glass of Barack. There's a
It's a
photo.
long title.
Yeah. Pieces of Barack, Shattered Glass of Barack. There's
By Barack Obama?
by Barack.
So 3 times his
A lot
name
of Baracks.
on the title. Yeah.
A lot of Baracks in the title, just for marketing purposes.
No.
just for
I'm on the
marketing
cover of the book.
On the cover.
Is your dog okay over there?
Yeah.
He's freaking out.
Put a sweater on him or something.
Yeah.
Or some little shoes. The cement gets hot this time of year.
I think your dog is Frank Lunson in disguise, buddy.
Oh.
Wait, let me take off this beard. Son of a bitch!
Yep.
No,
That was
not
Frank.
me. That's not me.
I mean, I'm looking at you.
Rough.
You got lunched.
Yeah. That Frank guy gave me this pitchfork.
Now what? Now see,
Toothpick.
are the toothpicks / pitchforks being handed out in sort of an antagonistic way to sort of combat whatever this candidate's about to say? Because usually an angry mob is what rolls up with a bunch of pitchforks, and I do see they're giving out torches as well, midday, no less. Which
Oh
is,
yeah. No, the guy just said, "Hey, here's a pitchfork / toothpick. You got some in your teeth." I was like, "Hey, it's like when someone offers you a mint. You never turn down a mint, just like you never turn down a toothpick." Anyways, there's a spread in Barack Obama, Pieces of Barack.
Spread?
There's a photo spread in
Does it fold out? Is it a centerfold sort of situation?
Yeah, it folds out. There's like 8 different layers. Like, you know how those wallets just like...
Of course.
That's with the book. It just... And Barack, it goes chronologically. And there's a picture of him as a kid with a little chick. And that made me want to be a Venerian. And I went into that line of work, and my life has changed, boy. My life has changed.
What was your life like before you became a Venerian?
I was a contract killer for the Genovese family.
Yeah.
And the Italian crime family?
Yep. I was a hitman.
And they just sort of let you go and
Yeah.
let you do whatever you wanted, and they're not worried about you telling tales out of turn?
No. I paid my debts. I'm out now. I said I'm going to work with chickens, and I supply them a quarter of my crop. And it's a good deal.
Oh dear, I think my cell phone's ringing. And you know what? I left it all the way over here.
Uh-oh. Is that Frank? Is that Frank Luntz?
Look, it better not be Frank Luntz. He's calling me. I joined a Facebook group once that said Moderates for America, and now I get a phone call every 3rd day from Frank directly. Hello?
Hey, Pete, it's the studio.
Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going?
I have some bad news. There's no easy way to say this, but, the studio's...
Oh, I know he died.
Who died?
Oh, that actor.
Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, I know he's dead, yeah.
No, I mean, we sent out an email about that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know, it's really sad, He had a great voice.
He did, but that's not why. We sent an email about Donald Sutherland dying. I'm calling to give new information.
Noam Chomsky died as well, right?
No, that was a misnomer.
Oh,
that was
misnomer.
it wasn't a misnomer.
I heard
like
that.
Noam Chomsky.
Like Noam Chomsky.
Chomskyer. That's
was
so funny.
also
That's really.
dramatic.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Is Vanilla Ice still alive?
Yes. Sorry, I'm calling to tell you the studio's shutting down.
Oh, so what?
Yeah, the studio has to shut down because our chicken is sick.
I heard that.
Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because I
one
got some
chicken we
crazy-ass
have
news for you.
That lays the golden eggs that fuels the entire economy of this town. It's sick.
Oh,
So we're
shit.
not getting any more government funding.
Lil Barack Jr. is sick?
Yeah, little Barack Jr. is sick.
Shit. Why did we name the chicken Barack Jr.? It feels pointed.
In praise of Barack Obama. What do you mean?
Why would we name our prized chicken
Yeah.
after someone we like?
Oh,
That
no.
sounds
This
racist.
can't even read. Pieces of Barack shattered.
Shatters of Barack.
Shatters of Barack.
By Barack Obama?
Bye, Barack. Barack.
Anyway, so don't come back. Just drive into the night with the van, I guess.
Hold up. Are you with the chicken right now?
Yeah.
Are you with Lil Barack right now?
Yeah, but he's not looking so good. He's walking into a wall over and over again.
Wait, just grab a hold of him.
Okay.
Grab a hold of him. Put your index finger, just on his neck.
Okay.
Just rub
Gonna
it.
calm him down or
It's
something?
gonna calm him down. This is
Okay.
mental health practice. It's gonna calm him down.
Okay.
Is it working?
He seems a little calmer.
Okay. There should be a copy of Barack Obama, shattered
yeah.
pieces of Barack, underneath that bale of hay where he is. All right.
Wow, you really know this guy. Okay, yeah,
Open
yeah,
it
is
up.
here.
Go to the centerfold. Fold out the centerfold. What do you see?
It's a full body nude of Barack Obama.
It's a full body nude. All right, show him that photo.
It's very tasteful. It's very artistic. You don't see his shaft or anything.
Yeah.
Head and balls.
What's covering the shaft? What's
It's from
covering
the back.
shaft?
It's from the back.
So, okay.
It's calming
So
him
it
down,
just
right?
looks like the Three Stooges poking their heads under his taint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. He's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
What should I do about all the blood coming out of his mouth? What do I do to deal with that?
Well, you gotta just put your mouth over his mouth.
You want me to kiss his chicken's blood?
Yeah.
Bloody chicken?
Yeah, but keep the centerfold in view, okay?
Let his beak clear.
Let his beak clear. Keep the centerfold in view. And
Let
while
me-
you're doing that, just stroke Barack's centerfold just under his
Did everybody
chin.
get that awesome joke I just made?
What did you say?
Sorry,
Let
what
me
was
beak
it?
clear.
He's doing Obama.
Let me beak
You
clear.
gotta do it in the voice.
Oh,
Do it in the voice.
let me be clear.
No. Anyway,
Oh, I could hear him dying. You gotta do the voice. You gotta do the voice. It's the only thing that'll save him. You gotta save him or not.
do the voice. Oh, wait,
You do the voice.
do the voice.
Why would I do the voice? I'm not with the
do the
chicken.
voice.
I'm not with Lil Barack. You do the voice.
Let me be clear.
No.
Oh, come on. You gotta give me more than
Lean
that.
into it. Lean
Alright.
into it.
Let me be clear.
No, lean
Come
into
on.
That was
Less-
an earnest good attempt. Come on.
Less Armenian.
No, what
more
the hell?
African American. Okay.
All right.
You can't see the person talking to you on the phone, but they're giving you permission.
Yes.
Let me prep.
I'm giving you a pass right now.
Let me prep. Michelle.
Come on. I can play Michelle if that helps.
Let me be clear.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
That was good.
That was
That was good.
That was really good.
Anyway, this chicken bled out about 2 minutes ago.
So the studio's over. Can I finish my reporting for the day?
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. So yeah, just
Oh man.
keep at it.
Okay, how much money do we need to raise as the studio?
$40.
Ever. I gotta go, man. I'm sorry.
You
Lil
know,
Barack died.
they can't hear you cry under that chicken mask.
Lil
So
Barack died.
little Barack died.
Can you tell the people just to order copies of the book? It'll
Yes.
help with his GoFundMe.
Yes, absolutely.
But everyone buy Barack, pieces of Barack, Shattered Glass by Barack, forward by Barack Jr.
So the chicken wrote the foreword.
He did.
Would you?
Is that weird?
No, it's not weird. No. Oh no, please.
Don't make me revert.
No, I'm sorry.
Don't make me revert to my old life.
No, please. I'm sorry for reactivating your killer instinct. Please.
Okay, I gotta go.
Oh,
I got an early shift tomorrow.
the violent vicissitudes of our American political discourse are really coming home to roost. Sorry for the chicken pun. Coming home to roost, like the chickens. Like the chickens. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted subs.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's talk to another person here. Hello. Whoa, oh, goodness gracious. Hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I don't know if I have that much time. I'm on a delivery.
Oh, are you working with Domino's?
Yeah, I work. There's a Domino's at the bottom of the monument.
Well, I won't keep you long, but there's that's great, really convenient. I won't keep you long.
Mostly security guards ordering deep dishes from the monument over to the statue and back. I'm just kind of running all day, but I got 30 minutes to do it, and I got like a 15-minute mile.
Well, goodness gracious! I mean, you know, it looks like you're suffering from a neck injury. Are you really in the best position to do this kind of arduous work?
No, I'm not, and thanks for noticing. It has been a freaking disaster at Domino's these days.
Now, is this something that you would say is a big political issue for you? A hot button political issue is how to better improve the work, the quality of work at Domino's?
Yeah, I would freaking say so. We're doing pizzas now. We're doing pizzadillas now. We're doing Detroit-style, Chicago-style.
You just said you're
I'm
doing-
selling 2 liters of soda, y'all. This is freaking Domino's. What are we doing?
So, okay, a political candidate. Let's say there's a political candidate giving a speech right in front of you. What do they need to say to get your vote?
They gotta say, they strip it down to basics. Just pizza.
Okay. So let's say Joe Biden, he comes out and he says, let's refocus here. Just the pizza.
Yep.
Keep it simple.
Yep.
That's it for you? Is it that you're in? Doesn't matter any of the other political stuff that he talks about?
Basically, no. I want to be just making pizzas, and I want to make sure I have a team I can trust behind me. So I guess minimum wage.
Oh, the minimum wage. Okay, that's a much more salient, I think, political point to be making.
I say lower it.
Yeah. Well, how about what if they give you a car? What if they gave you a car to get back and forth from point A to point B? Would that help at all?
You think there's good parking here at the freaking monument?
I guess not. And you want to get paid less? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I think right now my coworkers are being offered so much money, $22.50 an hour, that they're barely showing up for work. They're taking the job and then they're leaving me to do it. I'm doing the pizzas. I'm putting them in the oven. I'm running around. I'm packing my little bag to go. Yesterday I fell into the oven.
How many pizzas you got in that bag?
Well, right now I don't have any pizzas. Right now I'm delivering.
Voodoo Ranger hard iced tea?
I'm delivering 2 Voodoo Ranger hard iced teas. They're delicious, they're crisp, they get you there. Why is Domino's selling these?
That's a great question. That's a really good question. Probably because they're so gosh darn good.
Not until next month.
Oh yeah, wait, is it not started?
It has not started yet.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just a guy in a banana suit. I've got kind of a question for you. Does the Trump's conviction affect your opinion on this whole pizza situation?
Did Trump's conviction make it so I didn't have to make 14 pizzas in an hour last month? I don't think so.
Are you just, what are those? What are you popping?
I'm taking a bunch of baby Motrins for my neck. It really got bent out of freaking whack when I fell into the pizza oven.
So that happened because you fell into the pizza oven.
Well, yes, because we're all, in addition to doing pizzadillas, they're also having me sling big old bottles of Grazza olive oil, and it spilled all over the floor, and I went a slipping and a sliding because I couldn't find any coworkers to help me out.
Well, you know,
I fell, hit my neck, went into the pizza oven, went all the way through.
You know, I'd be remiss if I didn't. I was just going to ask that gentleman over there a question. I don't know who they were exactly, but you know what's happening. What's going on over here?
Hey, this is Frank Lunt's son.
Yes, Mr. Luntz?
Oh shit! Hey, my dad went to the bathroom. I just wanted to say, what's he doing? What's he up to? He's such a dork. He's so hard to work with.
Well, I was so confused because just a moment ago, a normal guy dressed like a banana came over here, and I didn't know who it was, but I guess it's Frank Luntz.
It's my dad. He does this scheme. My dad will do this scheme where he goes up to undecided voters and they're trying to do like a dog or something.
This is almost certainly inaudible, right?
No, we can hear it both Chris at the door and in the banana. Sounds crazy.
That's awesome.
Wait, what's going on with my phone? I'm just a guy in a banana. I'm not Frank Luntz.
Wait, Frank Luntz? I think this order's for you.
Wait, give me a sip.
Look.
Yum! Oh, my full power!
Wow.
What is Frank Luntz going to be like when he has his full power? I'd love to know.
Now I get 20 minutes back in my day because I got to finish that delivery.
What do you do with your free time?
In the 20 minutes? Well, as I said, I run a 15-minute mile, so it's gonna take me kind of the rest of my time to get back. But when I'm home for the night, I gotta kick back in my lazy boy. I let my little girl into my lap. She's a dog. and I just kind of stroke the old girl until we both fall asleep.
Can I say something that may be just a little bit rude? 15 minutes, that's almost slower than walking.
That is rude, you're right.
I just thought I'd point that out. I just feel like, okay, why not get a scooter? There's free scooters out here.
Well, I lost my scooter license.
Oh no. Your life seems like a nightmare. Can I be honest? Your life seems like a nightmare.
Thank you for saying that.
You know, it's like, yeah, I would almost, and if I were you, I would give up.
The brightest part of my day, I do almost give up sometimes. When I'm in the Domino's and I'm trying to run the app and I'm trying to let people know your order's in the oven, your order's been received, and I'm also having to do the pepperonis, do the meatballs, back up the grazzas, put them in the oven. I hate it.
Excuse the cruel pun, but was your trip into the pizza oven a half-baked suicide attempt? You can be honest, it's just the live national television.
You're among friends.
Okay, I'll be honest. And the only person who knows this is my baby girl, the dog that I stroke every night as we fall asleep.
You can't actually commune with your pooch. They can't speak English, so you're talking to nobody.
Well,
you're alone, fundamentally. You're so alone. There's nobody in your life that's, like, there for you, probably.
All right, well, I like the feel of her heartbeat. But I will say, I guess, kind of, yeah. At one point, I was looking at that pizza oven and I was thinking, those pizzas go in, they're raw, they're icy cold, our shit's all frozen, and then they come out beautifully cooked, and I thought, maybe that could be me. I'm just a young girl who never got her graduate degree. Maybe once I could go through this pizza oven and I could come out the other side a better woman. But nobody else was there that day, so I kind of cooked for longer than I expected.
Looks like you got that thing going on where, you know, sort of really anxious people sort of pick at their hair and can go completely bald. What's the term I'm looking for?
Trichomania.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Nope. Not me.
So what happened up there then? What happened? Is that just the warmth of the pizza oven done burned off?
Yeah,
all
this
your
is
hair?
just from the warmth of the pizza oven. I've been really getting up nice and close to it. Sorry if it's disgusting to you.
Yeah, it's hard to look at. It's hard to look at, I'll be honest.
I'm really sorry that I'm so disgusting for you to look at. I've noticed you kind of can't maintain eye contact.
Yeah, sort of. You're just kind of...
I'm just sweating because it's so freaking hot
I
here.
know,
And I've been running these 15-minute miles for like all day.
Okay. Look, I'll let you get back to it. I don't want to keep you too long. It seems like, eventually the dam's gonna burst and, the straw's gonna break the proverbial camel's back and you'll just sort of become, just another bit of American roadkill.
Then who would stroke my little girl at night?
Probably whoever would find your body, Because I imagine, no one's gonna know that you passed for a while once you've died there in
No.
your apartment and...
Because I'm actually doing both closing and opening shifts, which is illegal.
Let me be clear.
That's awesome. Let me be clear. Remember that? The chicken here earlier.
I don't know. I've been underground at the Domino's.
Underground? What do you mean underground?
It's underground. It's at the bottom of the monument.
So
People don't know that the president,
So no natural sunlight finds you during the day,
No.
other than when you're running back and forth.
President Carter is the one who established that there would always be a Domino's pizza at the bottom of the monument.
That's surprising to me. He seems more like a bean guy. Because of the legume farmer stuff. Peanuts.
What can I say? Everybody likes the pizza and the pizzadilla.
The pizzadilla. Now explain that logistically. What's happening there? You're just folding the
Yeah, we're
dough.
making little quesadillas, but we're using all the same ingredients as a pizza.
So what you're describing to me, is what do they call it? There's a calzone. You're describing a calzone. Those have been around for a long time.
No, this is different because the edges don't close the gap. We don't seal them. They're unsealed.
Difference seems marginal at best.
They're vastly different, and one's $14.99 and one's $11.99.
All right, I think we've learned everything we need to know about beer.
I guess I'll start my run back.
Best of luck.
I'll start my run back to the Domino.
Ready, set, go! Bang! I'm firing the starting pistol. Now this is so slow.
Am I almost there?
You were faster just walking over here earlier. And that was just a walk. It was just a regular walk. Well, we've learned absolutely nothing about this political candidate you're talking. Anything could be happening back there, Do we have time to talk to one more person here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's see who they will be. It could be... I would be really upset if it were Frank Luntz. I'd be like, Frank, get out of here. Frankly, I've had enough. Oh, hello, hi there.
Well, hey there. I noticed you interviewing everybody up in this lawn, little old me.
Well, I didn't see you at first, but how could I not have seen you? You're quite the looker. So I'm sorry, that's inappropriate of me to say. What's your name?
Well, my name is Darlene Virginia.
Darlene Virginia, if I may be so bold as to say so. You're giving kind of a Southern Jackie O vibe.
Well, I certainly know those first two parts. I don't know what the O is.
Onassis, Jacqueline Onassis.
Who is that?
She was the president's wife. He had his head blown off by a gun.
Jackie Kennedy?
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, yes. She was Onassis before. the
Well,
marriage.
I don't recognize what a woman is before she's married. That's the only thing that matters.
Well, now you seem like an interesting voter. What's the most important thing for you that a political candidate could say out there on their platform?
I want them to say that they're a Christian. And they're proud of it.
Well, that's the vast majority of political candidates running for office at any given time. Some very Christian.
Come on. This Joe Byron, he's practically as if, here's a scenario. Just imagine if there was...
Oh, this just in. I'm sorry, we're getting some breaking news over the wire, yes. Oh, well, now this is interesting. It does seem like Joe Biden has converted to Judaism.
I hate that. Oh, that sucks.
But it does lend credence to your read on that fella. So would you vote for Trump then if it was just between the two of them?
No, I'm voting for the third party candidate.
Oh, the one that's speaking here today. We'd love to know more. What's their whole deal?
Okay, so it's me.
Okay, wow, that's terrific.
Yeah.
You know, I've noticed you're wearing a big fur.
Yeah.
And it's like 100 degrees out.
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm an elegant woman, and I want everyone to know in all things that I am, going to be like a rich Southern belle in my values.
So that's sort of like the headline of your candidacy is you're going to bring rich Southern belle to the White House.
Yeah, so rich Southern belle values. So we're going to do a lot of not eating until we pray, and sweet tea, and Christianity.
And like, I'm sorry, I just adopted your accent for a second. That got dangerous.
Don't you dare appropriate my accent, but I'll do Obama real quick.
Let me be clear.
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you.
So, when did you decide to run for office? What was the precipitating event that motivated your candidacy?
What? I don't know what the heck you're saying.
What was it?
Is that a Jewish word? Don't worry. I'm
so.
Jewish. I can. Yeah. Okay.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
You get the pass.
I'm allowed.
Everybody, they're allowed.
Yeah.
Hey, so what was it that motivated your candidacy? What was it that got you? What was it about the two candidates that said, I'd like to throw my hat in the ring?
Well, speaking of throwing hats in the rings, it's sort of like when you're playing horseshoe, which is something I do all the time. And so I was looking at there, I'm looking at the horseshoe and saying, there's one horseshoe. Why are you getting farther away from me as if you're disgusted by my
I'm not.
presence?
I'm just sort of leaning back on my hunches.
Okay, so yeah, I thought one horseshoe was way too far over there. This other horseshoe was way too far over thither. And so then I thought to myself, well, I think I gotta be the horseshoe on the cross.
Metaphorically speaking, I guess that's sort of, and what does that illustrate about your principles?
Not metaphorically. Yeah, that's right. On November 6th...
You're gonna drape yourself over the cross like a horseshoe?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna crucify myself. Okay?
Yeah!
Sorry. Okay, just try and cancel me. Well, too bad. I will commit suicide via a cross. And sorry if your pronouns are gonna be upset.
So we're learning a little bit more about what side of the aisle you're on. Do you belong to any major political party, or are you just sort of running it completely independently of any political party?
I'm completely independent. Except for in terms of marriage. I am on the lookout.
I see.
Except you're independent, except that you're on the lookout.
for marriage.
I hate that I'm not married.
I see. Well, is there a particular type of person that you're looking for to wed?
Yeah. A big, strong Southern man with Southern values who will be mean to me and who has strong enough hands to get the nails into my hands.
Oh, for the crucifixion, right. So you want the husband to do the duty of the crucifixion itself. You want them to bang the nails in.
Could you?
Me? You want to marry me?
If you'll bang nails into my hands. I was listening earlier and I heard you're unemployed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess I am recently unemployed, I think. Well, I have the rest of the day. I'm assuming they'll pay me for the labor that I do for the rest of the reporting today, but...
Okay, and I just have one other question, and that's, how would a candidate like that running affect your thoughts? How would a candidate like that running affect your thoughts about who you would vote for?
Well, I've always been a fan of Tennessee Williams and William Faulkner, so when I hear there's a rich Southern belle that's a sort of big arch character that's sort of gonna strut into the office and make pronouncements from the top of a balustrade, I think to myself, that sounds great. I'm there to vote for that.
Okay, well, that was just me, that woman.
Oh, it looks like you've been canceled, Frank. I'm sorry.
I think they got canceled back when they thought Frank was still that woman.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is this publication?
So, am I going to get to marry Frank Lentz? Was that a serious offer? Do we think that I could perhaps become Frank Lentz's betrothed?
Yeah.
Voters are saying yes. The votes are in. A majority of independent Americans think that I should marry Frank Lentz. He seems like a generous lover, you know. Really more interested in asking me about how my day went than vice versa. You know what I mean?
We're going to Grand Lake.
Oh, we're gonna go to Walter Brandflake.
Good evening. I'm Walter Brandflake, and I'm here to break tonight's top stories submitted by you, our viewers in the Discord. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord. There should be a link in the chat, and submit some images in the submissions channel. Over the course of this next segment, those images will appear on this screen here, and using my years of journalistic experience, I will see those images sight unseen, and then break the associated headline with that image. I've also noticed that we're halfway to hitting our goal, folks. If we get 10 more subscriptions, you'll unlock a secret location that will send Pete Sweet to, that I'm sure he'll hate. But with all of that out of the way, folks, it's time now to start with tonight's top story. Yes, everybody's talking about it, but no one has broken this story on network news. It's been on social media, though. Let's have a look and tell all the people who don't have internet what's going on.
Hang on. Where'd all the things go? Hang on.
Where'd all the things?
Hang on.
Perfect. Very good. Glad we waited for that. Yes, it's the new craze that's sweeping the nation. Stroking your shit to this right now. Everybody's doing it and everyone's talking about it, and it doesn't really matter what this may be in the context. The important thing is that people are stroking their shits. Now, you might be wondering, I don't have a shits. Can I still be stroking it? Yes. Yes, you can. Even people without shit to be stroking can enjoy posting a stroking my shit meme to imply that were they to have shit to be stroking, they could be stroking it. I'm doing it right now. Metaphorically, of course. But folks, there's more news to break. Thank you, whoever submitted that story. But we've got another story here that comes to us from the world of entertainment. Yes, the silly clowns that make us laugh when the world seems a little bit dark. Thank you, Holly Weird. We've got a story that comes to us from the world of celebrity. Those people that are just like us, but prettier and better and more interesting and funnier and hotter. And we want to do a big kiss on them, but we can't because they live in little castles way up in the sky where we can only dream of. Anyway, yep, the dog from Air Bud was caught having an affair. Yep, I wish it weren't so. Bud from Air Bud fame have sex with a cat. Now, this is upsetting to a lot of people because, first of all, Bud was married to a dog, and this is interspecies. This is an interspecies affair, which that's bad, I guess, in animal world. I'm not here to judge. Personally, I think I support all kinds of love, but in animal world, this is not okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. The studio gave me a lot of notes about that, and I am working on it. Anyway, folks, tough break for Air Bud to have that photo taken. Anyway, folks, this next story comes to us from the world of cuisine. Cuisine is what the French call food. Food is the thing that we be putting in our bodies to make it so that we're not hungry or tired anymore. It comes in many forms: cereal, Hot Pocket, even Hamburglar. But this type of food is something that people are saying, really? This is food now? Well, wake up, folks. It's 2024 and we're all eating seawater. A lot of people are saying, seawater, isn't that full of salt? If you drink that, it'd make you sick. Yeah, if you drink it. But scientists have actually figured out a way to consume seawater, which is actually to eat it instead of drinking. Something that nobody actually even thought about until scientists discovered the idea that if you chew it up, actually all the salt part goes away and it tastes really delicious.
What was the name of the scientist?
Oh, the name of the scientist?
Yeah.
Darth Vader. Darth Vader figured it out. Dr. Darth Vader, I should say. Thank you very much. I don't know. What buttons are you clicking over there?
I'm working on it.
Why are we in the super wide?
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Dr. Darth Vader, thank you so much for your research. You helped us learn that if you eat seawater instead of drink it, it actually is good for you. But folks, that's not the only story tonight. This next story comes to us from the world of parenting. Parenting is when a tiny little guy is running around and you have to make sure that they don't die. But people are getting tired of parenting and people can't afford it because it costs a lot of money to get food, even when you can eat salt water now. So people are saying, I actually don't want to be in charge of this little person. I would rather they go away. Well, thanks to this new invention, parenting just got a little bit easier. Yep.
I gave you what you wanted.
Thank you. This works perfectly. A rare one that makes sense. When you try to wake up your baby, do not put a fire extinguisher air horn on them. What is that? Air horn. Definitely an air horn. Don't do an air horn on them. Just do a little kissy on them. The air horn will make them mad. We've actually been doing studies with this with a scientist, you guessed it, Dr. Darth Vader. Yep. He got back in the lab and he air horned 36 babies. What he discovered is that out of the 36 babies who got air horned to wake up, 35 of them got really mad. One of them started doing an impression of Barack Obama.
What did it sound like?
What did it sound like?
Yeah.
The studio has told me that if I keep doing impressions of famous people, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
Be more specific.
Okay,
What did we say?
I said they're famous because they're all famous. There's certain other characteristics about them that they all seem to have in common, but that's not what I'm talking about.
What did we say about your Louis Armstrong impression more specifically?
That it was accurate but offensive. I don't know how it can be both. If it's accurate, who is it offending?
It can be both.
It can be both.
Sorry. Can someone throw me my phone? I try not to bring it out here anymore. Thank you. You've got Brandflake.
It can be both.
I'm sorry?
It can be both.
I'm not sure what
it can be both accurate and offensive, the voices. Yeah.
Louis Armstrong that I do?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I guess agree to disagree. I'm on the air right now.
And you're Carlos Mencia. What do we say about that?
Okay, it's Carlos Mencia doing the D-to-D thing, which is I'm not even doing a Hispanic accent. I'm doing a totally different accent.
We all think the D-to-D is fine. You know we said that you could do the D-to-D whenever you want, including right this second.
That's not an ethnic accent. It's an accent of
But when you do the rest of his type 5, what did we say?
That I have to credit Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
I have to go.
Okay.
And is this a news story? No. I'm not sure what that was. No, that wasn't one. We've got one more story here. And this one is a touching personal story. Yes, this is a story that when I saw it come across my desk, these are the types of stories that they say, Brandflake, don't touch that, okay? Because people don't want to hear this kind of news. They want something light. They want something that they can chat about around the dinner table. They don't want to talk about the serious issues, Brandflake. Well, sometimes the public and the good people of New York need to hear the truth, even if it hurts. And so, during Pride Month, I felt it was critical that the people know about the big gay boat party, because they might miss it. They might not even know that there's a big gay boat party that they could go to. And I'm going because I'm an ally. So I want everyone at home to realize that there's a big gay boat party, and no, there's not enough room for everybody in town. I wish there was. I wish there was enough room for everybody in town to go on the big boat party.
I've never said worse.
But you could rent a kayak and kind of do this next to the big gay boat party, and you'll still probably be able to hear the music. And maybe somebody will throw you down a drink if it's in a bottle that has a top on it that won't go flying everywhere. And sure, it costs $186 and it's a 2-hour boat party. But think about the memories you can make. And think about the work that you'd be doing. Think about the praxis of going on the big gay boat party.
Hey, Brandflake.
Yes.
I know we're out of time, but kind of bummed we didn't get to this image tonight.
Damn.
I think we gotta ask ourselves why we didn't get a chance to get to this image.
Well, this one's a thinker. And I feel like this one sort of speaks for itself, you know? And that's why I think I don't think we need to report that image, because frankly, that image is gonna find you if you're one of the chosen ones.
Amen.
And think about that. And think about what I mean by that.
Amen.
Okay, so I mean, I understand. I just feel like if the impression of Lucy Liu is that good, he should be allowed to do it. That's just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. Hey folks, hi, we're back. We're back in the van. We're on our way to break some more news out there. I agree, it's crazy. Everybody's like, whoa, what? We're gonna go to break some more news. Now, we just broke some news at the National Monument, at the National Mall. We were trying to learn a little bit more about a third-party candidate that was running right next to where we were reporting. And right toward the end there, I thought we were gonna get an interview with the candidate themselves. But it turned out it was just Frank Luntz in disguise.
Hate when that happens.
Frankly, I'm sick of him. Frank? Get it? Frankly? Oh, goodness gracious. I can't believe I'm going to be out of a job. Should I start... the GoFundMe, we need to raise $40, right? So that's like that's as many subscriptions as we need, right? If we get the number of subscriptions to unlock the sub goal, we'll keep the station open.
Oh yeah, the $40?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go for that. That works for me.
Works for me. That'll be great. 10 more subs and there we go, folks. Just that simple. Looks like we're gonna go to the flea market. Now you may be thinking to yourself, is this a place? Oh, no, there we go. Terrific. So do we go to the special event location or do we just...
Yeah, I think forget the
whole flea market thing.
Everything you were just doing and watching was for naught. Thanks, Caboose!
Well, who knows where we're going to go. It's going to be some place that's a little different from most places that we go. Somewhere a little bit more high concept. Where could that be?
I wanted to do the Euro Cup.
Well, goodness gracious, I'm happy as can be, and you want to know why? Because we're getting mad. Mad Max, that is. Hey, everybody, we're in Australia. We're down under, but it's particularly different today. There's a sort of a yellowish hue to everything. A yellow gold hue, which means that we're in the twisted mind of George Miller. That's right. We're here at Mad Max Place. The whole desert's Mad Max vibes. There's going to be cars, probably, that we won't be able to pay off visually. But there's cars and crazy people trying to get all kinds of weird stuff happening. There's Gastown, there's Bullet Town, there's Watertown, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. Frank Sinatra wrote a great album called Watertown. Sort of an interesting album. The song Michael and Peter, probably his best song. It's right there on the album, folks. Anyway, let's see if we can talk to somebody from the Mad Max stuff. Let's see if there's anybody here that's sort of Mad Max. Oh, now look at this. Now, hi there. What's your name? Crazy Billy or something?
Hi, I'm Brian Johnson. I was actually just... do you guys have permits to be shooting here?
You have permits, right? We could? Of course we've got permits!
Okay. I'm gonna... If you could have your production coordinator just send me the paperwork, I kind of do...
I talked to Deborah.
You talked to Deb?
I talked to Deborah. There was a Deborah. I talked to her on the phone yesterday. She said it's okay if we don't have a physical permit.
Probably like Deadly Deborah, and she's got hooks coming out of her nose or something.
Could you have... What's that?
She's probably like Deadly Deborah, and she's got a bunch of hooks coming out of her nose and a big claw for an arm.
Well, she does have hooks coming out of her nose and a claw for an arm, but we try to just call her Deborah. We try to respect, people's boundaries.
What happened to your face? Did it get burned off with a gasoline explosion?
No, I just actually have a deformity. So I'd rather we not talk about
But
that.
like something weird happened, right? Where there's like a big explosion, and now you sound weird, and you do weird bespoke drugs.
No, well, I do take Zoloft because I have anxiety and also
you spray that out into your face and your mouth, right? Like it's like, oh, I'm going to get with the drugs on my mouth.
Hey, man, I'm not sure what impression you have of our society here, but we're not all like those people that you see in the movies, all right? We're trying to have some semblance of a normal life out here, and I feel like we're kind of misrepresented in the media.
Hey, so Deborah said as long as the application is in the portal, if it's pending, it's okay, because my understanding is once it's in the portal, that means the initial approval process happens. So we are going to get approved for the permit.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Do you know?
I have an email that's verified we've been approved for the portal.
And when they say portal, I'm sure he means some pooled up bit of viscera, of bloody viscera there on the ground that you look into to see the future, stuff like that.
No, it's a web portal that Alan actually designed. And shout out to Alan if you're watching this, great web designer.
Is Alan like a big metallic spider who spins bespoke webs that are like big and trap the cars and stuff?
He is a giant mechanical spider, yes, but he typically doesn't do anything with cars. He's mainly doing our back end kind of web browser and programming stuff. I won't pretend to understand
back end, so weird like messed up like crazy sex dungeon stuff with the president of your little clan sort of like makes him work. Right?
Make him say, "Let me be clear," because he's got a beak.
Hey, listen up, buddy. Do I have an opportunity for you? Let me be clear. Now, do you know who Barack Obama is?
I've never heard of that man.
He's sort of like our imperator. What's the guy's name? He's sort of like our Mel Gibson.
Oh, he's like your Mel Gibson? Got it. Let me try to do that. Let me be clear. That's how he would say it.
That's great.
That's how our Obama would say it. And me be clear. So, but I don't talk like that. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to come over here because we get a lot of camera guys out here and they're always filming the, I want to say less fortunate amongst us who can get a little rowdy because obviously they're part of underserved communities. We only have so much water. We only have so many bullets. And I think it sort of paints a bad light. A lot of us out here are totally, well-adjusted, competent people that happen to live in a desert wasteland. And I just wanted to make sure that we weren't contributing to, frankly, propaganda about the desert wasteland that we all live in.
Yeah, look, I know this is so boring.
Hey, Pete, I'm watching.
This is crazy.
Listen, I've been in these situations before. He's looking for, his palm needs to be greased a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any headless lizards? Do you have any freeze-dried headless lizards, maybe?
Wait, hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh, that doesn't sound fresh.
Yep, I got one done.
All right, now be cool about it. You don't want to make it obvious you're doing a bribe. He's a government worker, so he needs to be. Offer him some headless lizards, maybe offer him some motor oil to do whatever he wants with, but do not offend his culture. Okay? All right. Good luck.
Will you do something really wicked and crazy and like a sick trick with your big car and your flames and your bespoke party drugs? Will you do something crazy if I give you this headless lizard, please?
Do you seriously just offer me a headless lizard on live television?
A headless
Do you understand?
Maybe some gas for your god vessel or whatever the heck you're calling this thing.
All right, you know what? This
Where's your little jalopy? Where's your little violence jalopy?
This
Where you got it?
Is over, okay? And I'm going to talk to Deb about rescinding your permits, all right? So I would just be very careful.
Hey, don't get mad and do something crazy like jump from car to car and do something like a crazy trick.
Pete, they can confiscate our footage at customs.
Me?
Why confiscate our footage at customs, Pete? Really not smart of you.
And what is customs? A weird little guy and a weird big guy with two big knives?
Yes, but they're both very angry, famously. They're curmudgeon-y.
This is crazy. Well, let's just drive around them. How hard can that be?
Very hard here. They will kill us.
We need to get our van tricked out and ready for this stuff. You know what I mean?
Have you not seen our van?
I'm
That's
saying
our van.
I'm saying we need to put like some weird spikes sort of jutting out of the side of it. You know what I'm talking about? Like a big spike. 2 or 3 big spikes, and I think we're ready to go.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, this is crazy. We need to find somebody that's interesting here. Someone.
Hello.
Hi there. Hello.
Are you looking for a place to park?
Oh, well, no, I think we should be parked right over there. Are you a parking attendant here in the...
I'm trying to get a parking thing going in my yard. I see people driving by all the time, and I'm going, I could charge real money for people to park in my yard.
Now, when you say money, are you talking about big bones and stuff?
Yeah, big,
bones and gears?
Yeah, big bones, big gears, little thimbles full of water.
Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been looking for this whole time. Somebody who's doing weird, crazy stuff. So let me ask you this.
Weird, crazy stuff?
Yeah, like, you know, like, oh, here I come. I'm gonna jump on your car and freak out.
Excuse me, I'm a mother. Oh, I'm sorry, my son fell down.
Oh, dear.
I'm just trying to create a better life for my boy.
Now, what's your boy's name? Something weird and scary like Jumpin' Johnny Freak Out or something?
This is Dee Dee Latrine.
That's a weird name. That still counts. Dee Dee Latrine?
Weird. That's a family name.
Latrine is that family name? What's your name?
Fiji Latrine.
Fiji Latrine.
Dee Dee, get back up there. He's being goofy. He's on summer break, and so he's misbehaving.
Oh, jeez. So, wait, there's school? You guys have school?
Yeah, he goes to school. What, you think this is freaking Gastown? We don't send our kids to school? That's offensive. Dee Dee! Dee Dee!
What's the sort of lesson plan for your little kiddo? What are they learning right now?
Well, there you go.
Probably how to stab somebody with a knife and play a guitar that shoots fire, right?
Well, no, last week he learned about farm animals. And then next semester he's gonna get into counting. And then after that he's gonna learn how to do jumps and stuff in the car.
Oh, okay. So they eventually...
Dee Dee! Knock it! He's mad because I didn't send him to camp.
I see. What kind of camp? What is camp like for kids in this place? Oh, I bet they learn how to, like, do like little stick jumps with their car, like where they go off a ramp or something, and then they twist in the air, and then they do like a big gun or something.
No, it's more like they play capture the flag, and they sleep in big cabins, and they each have like a chore they have to do.
Chore, like abducting a
Dee Dee, I swear
young
to
woman
God,
running away from
hang
the car.
on, sorry, 1 second. Dee Dee, keep it together. I know you're mad because we didn't go to camp this year, but that doesn't mean you could be crawling around my back like that. Mommy's on TV. Sorry about that.
You know, look, I think what I'm gathering so far is that unfortunately there's maybe been some degree of cultural misunderstanding. So if you had the opportunity to correct the record for folks at home who maybe have the wrong impression about your whole little deal, what would you say to them?
Well, I'd say that we're a town just like any other, except for Gastown. We raise our kids to be good people. We send them to school. They learn to count. When they get to a certain age, yeah, they learn how to jump out of cars and they burn buildings to the ground. They can shoot guns and stuff like that. But until then, it's really wholesome and stuff. And I'm just trying to create a better life for my boy by charging a little bit of money for people to park in my yard.
So you're trying to start this little side hustle here with this parking lot. What do you do professionally outside of that?
Oh, professionally, I work at Jimmy John's. We make subs freaky fast.
And do you make them out of like lizards and rats and dead birds and things? Weird stuff that you'll find in the wasteland?
No, we have a French bread that we slice horizontally.
Ciabatta?
No, it's a French bread that we slice horizontally. And then we put on it kind of cold cuts and Dee Dee, freaking knock it off. Cold cuts and things like that.
Cold cuts of...
Freaky fast.
Cold cuts of dead snakes.
What's
It's
your
like, that's
what is your
nice.
problem, man?
I'm looking for something scintillating here. Right now, I feel like we could have just gone to Podunk Town and we could have gone to anywhere USA and gotten this kind of interview. It's just ridiculous.
Well, in Podunk, USA, do they have a sense of community like they do here?
And what's the sense of community, huh?
Every March, everyone in the town, they come together. We dig a big pit. We roll around in it.
That sounds a little closer to what I
Not
have in
gonna
mind.
do that in Chicago.
Is this some sort of orgiastic rolling around in the pit? Is that like rolling around, like rolling on drugs? What's that? Are you just literally rolling in dirt?
You roll around. You can like go from the sides. You can kind of cannonball in. You can kind of move your body around like this. Dee, get back.
It's not sexual at all.
It's not sexual at all. There is an adult roll around hour, but that's not sexual. That's just so that there's no kids in the way.
We can't spare the moisture.
Right.
I see. So there's a sort of I mean, that's unique. There's like a no coming rule, right? There's no ejaculating rule.
At the pit?
Sure.
We've never had to institute that rule. It's never come up. We're a really tight-knit community. We would never violate each other's boundaries like that.
It's never come up.
It's never come up. Why are you talking about ejaculate in front of my son?
I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Who's the deviant here, really? Who is the deviant here?
Is there anything you'd like to say on the TV?
Hey, you're gonna have to speak a little louder, Dee.
666.
Wow, it's scary. That was pretty freaky.
No, that's his home address. We live at 666 Meadow Lane. Come park here if
Meadow
you're looking
Lane?
for parking. Yeah.
Meadow Lane?
You can't see the meadow?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right next to Willowbrook
Yeah.
Hollow. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Look, I'm just trying to get 6 to 10 cars to park here, $40 an hour, and then create a better life for my boy. Okay?
Okay, well.
I want to buy him a gun that shines bright like a diamond. I want to send him to summer camp.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I want him to meet Rihanna.
Has Rihanna ever thought to come and do a concert here?
She came in 2014 and it was the highlight of my life. That's actually where Dee Dee was conceived.
Did she play the pit?
What do you mean?
Did she play the pit?
Oh, the pit. Yeah. She played the pit. We dug out the pit. She got down in there and she freaking played the hell out of it. Yeah, that's where I conceived my boy.
I'd like to see Chapel Rowan do something cool like that.
Who?
We don't know. Nobody really knows for sure who that is.
Correct.
Thank you for clapping.
Imagine Dragons was supposed to do something here.
Oh, I love Imagine Dragons. Yeah, they were supposed to do something here, but they came and they didn't show their proper IDs or whatever, and so they ended up getting shot up in Gastown.
That's a real shame. Now, when you thought Imagine Dragons was going to come play, did you think that they were going to be big mythical beasts that shot fire? Because that's kind of like your whole, that's the stuff that you guys would be into, the big fire and the scary stuff with like big lizards and stuff like that?
No, I was picturing a group of like ex-Mormons singing Radioactive.
Got it. Okay, well then you're closer.
I'm breaking out, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems go.
That's what I was expecting. That
In their
was my
bones.
expectation.
Yeah, that was gonna be Dee Dee's first concert.
Imagine Dragons. More like Imagine showing up for the gig.
Sorry.
I know that's right.
Yeah, sorry, that's my husband. He sits on the porch and he just kind of yells shit.
It's kind of, he just sort of like catcalls people and yells a bunch of weird
That's
kind of
his
stuff.
job.
That's his whole job?
That's his job. I'm out here doing parking shit and he's the town yeller.
Well, I wish you all the luck in the world with the whole parking situation, and I'm hopeful that I can run into somebody who's just a little weird freak. You know what I mean? Just a real freak. So if you see any freaks, send them this way.
We'll let you know. Everyone's pretty normal around here. Do you have any words of wisdom for Dee Dee? He
For
always
Dee
needs
Dee?
a good male influence. Never
No,
mind.
I got nothing. I got no piece of advice.
Parking, $40.
We got some breaking news here from subscribers. Breaking. Auntie Entity found with 3 dead hookers and 3 gallons of pure cut H2O. I don't really, yeah. Scary though.
Since water is such a precious resource.
Oh, of course. Do we have another breaking news?
shockingly, no.
We've had so many subscribers tonight and only one bit of breaking news.
That's all the hero himself, Caboose.
Thank you, Caboose.
And Declared Yuppie just gave a big fiver.
Woo! Terrific.
Love Declared Yuppie.
Thank you very much.
And Butt Son.
Oh, Butt Son. Butt Son.
Thank you, Butt Son.
Butt Son, you're the sunshine of my life.
What are we doing?
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here?
Talk to another person.
Let's talk to one. Certainly, we're gonna run into one just absolute, like, just freak, some total psycho. Up.
What the hell?
Now we're talking. Now you look like a sort of you're leaning over, you're bent over. What's your name?
Bronk.
Brunk? No, that's a weird name, folks. Now we're striking pay dirt here, Brunk. Oh, and he beats his chest. Brunk, what's your task here? Are you sort of what do you do? Are you a grunt for this weird, scary emperor guy? What's your deal?
I'm in fucking prison. I can swear, right?
You can swear, absolutely.
I'm in fucking prison.
That's scary. Now, what's prison like for you guys? So you guys just scrounge around in the dirt looking for weird little bugs and things, and you beat, you beat up machinery until it starts to turn on and the big gears and stuff.
It's restorative.
What does that mean?
I go to the communities that I've harmed and I ask them what I can do to make it right for them.
But surely you gotta push like a big rock around or something, right? You gotta push a big rock or like, hit somebody if they try to take too much water, something like that, something weird.
What the hell kind of shit are you talking about? What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell kind of shit are you talking about? What have you been reading?
I watched a documentary.
Hey, where's Bronk? Where'd Bronk go?
Hey, I'm right here. What's up?
You're supposed to be in jail. How'd you get out?
I'm walking to the next community that I wronged.
All right. Supervised release. Make sure you tell your probation officer all the houses you hit and fill out the report. Have it on my desk by Monday.
And please come back.
What?
Please come back once you go to the other town.
Of course.
It would be so not cool of you if you stayed there or went even further from this town after going there. Didn't even go there at all and just left. Please don't do that.
Me? Do that? Of course not.
Thank you so much.
I'd never do that.
Why'd you wink at me twice?
Huh?
You winked at me twice after you said I'd never do that. I'm your probation officer.
I didn't wink at you.
Brunk, when you say that you...
Why are you doing that?
What?
What? Never mind.
I'm not doing that on opposite day.
What?
Brunk, you seem like kind of a sneaky little Pete. Sneaky little Pete.
A sneaky little peach? A sneaky little peach is my snake friend, Peach. Crazy coincidence. He's sneaky and he's a snake. He'll say hi.
Hi.
Deep bassy voice from the little Peach there.
Yeah.
So you say that you've done harm to these communities. Does this mean like you ran up to people and sort of like cut off an important limb of theirs, then held it off like a talisman of war?
What the hell? What the hell?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who is this guy?
You've been...
So what did you do? What's wrong? What'd you do?
White collar crime.
God bless America.
So like embezzlement? What?
Yeah. I embezzled a shit ton from Chris Hemsworth and from the old guy, and from
The old guy?
the one with the mask.
What?
With the white hair.
Immortum.
Yeah.
Immortan Joe.
Joe.
Oh.
I see.
From the movie.
Okay, well now
From the movie.
Well, now you took advantage of a lot of important people, so that means that when you step out of line and you don't do the right thing, they beat you with pipes or big, big like flame swords or something.
Hey, buddy. You seem like you got some negative stereotypes about my community. And guess what we do to people who got negative stereotypes about us?
Oh, slice me up with like a big scary jagged knife? Oh.
Get him!
Wrong.
I'm not doing this.
Supervised release, bro.
Don't wink at us when you do stuff.
I'm not doing this.
Wrong.
Come on, Ron.
it reflects poorly on the whole community.
Okay. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, restore now.
Hey,
Restore, please.
what can I do to make that right? I'm
Good job, bro.
Honestly, you can head out, bro. You nailed that.
all right. Wow.
Proud of you.
I fixed it.
Perfect.
He's doing the work.
Good job, bro.
Yeah, please come back soon, Bron.
What?
I feel lightheaded. I don't feel...
Gotta drink water.
Oh.
It costs $900
Yeah, but you need it. It's hot.
for a bottle.
Couldn't we just go across town, like to another town over where there's like, just like, they have like a 2 for $3 deal at 7-Eleven for like a big pH water bottle?
What?
Never mind. So I've learned a hard lesson today about cultural insensitivity. So let's try and find a different game that we can play here at this location.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Are
with
you
the
from
news?
around here? You look like you're maybe not from around.
No, I'm a tourist. Are you local news or something?
I am. Yes, I'm with ENN.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So you're from here as well?
Oh no. I'm sort of we get around a little bit, but
Can I ask you something, dude? And I don't know if this is your experience, like just between us.
Yeah.
Do you feel like everyone here is like a little more like normal and like civilized than you were expecting them to be?
honestly, man, it's really messed up of you to say that.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like you're painting with a really broad brush, a whole bunch of really honest, hardworking people, and it's kind of messed up of you to do that.
Hey, look, it's just you and me here, buddy. If you want to be honest with me, you can't. I'm not a local, so I thought everyone was gonna be a lot more demonic, doing a lot of burning each other and hurting each other. That was what I was expecting.
And jumping around and doing tricks and
jumping
just spraying
around
themselves with spray paint and
doing
things.
all the crazy stuff and getting thrown off of a truck or something. And none of that's happening here, right?
Yeah.
And doesn't that piss you off, man?
Honestly, you really want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I think that's really small-minded of you to point out. It's like going into sort of a major metropolitan area in the United States and asking, well, why aren't they just killing each other, huh? That's what you sound like right now. That's what you sound like. So maybe you need to do a little bit of homework. Because right now I'm looking at you, I'm looking inside your little gut, your heart here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I see?
What?
A black mass. I'm seeing a vacancy. I'm seeing an empty sort of a heartless person. The way you're doing a sort of this is, and you know what? I'm so sick of this tourism that's sort of bent on this sort of this cultural voyeurism where you roll in and you think, I'm going to Hawaii, let me see a flame dance. Well, no, they work there just like you and me.
That's an interesting point you're making. I was gonna kind of see if you also felt the same way, and I don't know, maybe you and I could. I came here because I heard some cool stuff happens here, and I haven't really been able to see any of that stuff yet. So I guess I was just wondering if you felt the same way, and maybe you and I can get out of here and do some of that cool stuff that we were expecting to happen here.
Are you propositioning me to do a big choreographed fight sequence where we jump from car to car and do sort of visit violence upon each other, so weird schismatic violence?
Or just like rope play, maybe something like that. Just something where maybe some burning.
So you want to get together with me, go to like, I don't know, the local Motel 6, bust out some rope, and have
maybe
at it.
Some candles
and
drip
have
some
it.
candle wax on each other kind of thing.
I think maybe there's been 2 misunderstandings today. My misunderstanding was one thing, and yours is a very different thing entirely.
Yeah. That's egg on my face, because I thought you were also you seem really frustrated and annoyed when I walked over.
And then I got the hatred strangled out of me. And so now...
And so I just thought, oh, he's probably having the same issue I'm having, where he showed up here, he had a fat stack of American money, and he was ready to use it. And no one seems to want it. Everyone's just saying, like, you have to see the arch. There's a beautiful, have you seen the meadow? There's a lovely meadow. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the meadow's really cool, but like, what goes on after hours kind of thing? And they're like, well, I mean, there's a pretty vibrant bar scene here right now. And I'm like, okay, so...
You thought you'd roll up with your big American money and find sort of like the Australian version of Hezbollah and just sort of like have him for the night?
Yeah.
To do just kind of whatever?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Him in particular. There was a thought that maybe there would be a version of him here.
Just feels right, like, like you'd see him on the top of a car.
But
like
I guess, like you said, there was just a misunderstanding. So I'm gonna go to a museum, I guess. But hey, if you ever want to, if you ever get bored, I'll be at the motel.
It was very thoughtful of you to come and offer me that
Absolutely.
on national television.
Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah, we're on TV. That's ENN News. We're breaking news here.
Okay, to the students of the middle school I am the principal of, I just want to get in front of this. I don't do this at school. When I come on vacation, that's when I do this stuff. When I'm at school, I'm normal.
We're gonna go to Walter Brainflake back in the studio. We have one more person. Just kidding. Nice try over there, producers. We have one more person we'd like to speak with. And again, my whole deal now is that I'm enlightened about this place. So I'll be, sort of an agreeable guy. It's my whole take now. Hi there, what's your name?
How do you do? My name is Tiny McGee. Oh, you getting something?
Yep. Donald Sutherland died.
We talk about that like an hour ago?
I just got the headline. It just came over the wires. Donald Sutherland died.
Oh, shit. I never knew that.
Yeah, from Little Murders.
Little Murders. Oh, was he also in Silence of the Lambs? Was he the Hannibal Lecter guy?
No, not quite.
Oh,
Anthony Hopkins.
I'm thinking of Anthony Hopkins.
So, what'd you say your name was again? I'm sorry.
Tiny McGee.
Tiny McGee?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm the proprietor of the local sweet shop.
I see.
Yeah.
Now you probably sell normal candies like Hershey bars.
I sell normal
and things.
candies, Hershey bars, fruit by the foot.
You sell fruit by the foot? Just
fruit roll-ups.
Oh, that's just like black tape. That's just like
That's what they think. But you rip off a piece, you eat it. It's like licorice. Yummy in your belly.
Like licorice?
It's licorice-like. Take some. Give it to your kids. We have a whole spectacle over at Tiny's. Yeah, go ahead, eat it.
And what does spectacle do? Is it?
Yeah, see, it's like licorice.
It mostly just tastes like plastic.
No. You've been eating too much processed food in the American diet. You forgot what real food tastes like. Real sweets from Tiny McGee.
Speak on it.
I will and I am. Second thing, who did you vote for in the last election? I want to know who I'm dealing with and who you've brought to my town.
I see. Oh. Come on. Oh my God.
That's right. It's me.
It's you, Frank Luntz?
It's me. It's me.
Frank, you really went a little too far with your disguise this time, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Frank.
You know, I was in blackface, but my arm is... My arm, as you can see, is it's too hot. It was melting, so I figured, the jig is up. I'm sorry.
Well, I did the same thing that I do every year, Frank. I wrote in Gary Busey because I just think that'd be funny. I feel it'd be funny if he's the president.
You look like a series of photos of yourself.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Frank, you see,
I brought my assistant too. Here's James. James, get in there.
Your assistant is James Jelin?
My assistant is James Jelin. Has a very high political background and IQ. He,
IQ.
Yeah.
Is your job just to sort of intermittently touch Frank?
Yeah, I sort of make sure his head's in the right place.
Yeah.
I make sure that when he goes dark, I tap him and then he brightens back up. Or if I realize that he's actually accidentally too bright, I lower it. Or
you didn't try to stop him when he did blackface?
No, I thought
that wasn't James. That was another.
That was Santa.
That was Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I have another colleague.
Okay.
In my cabinet over here.
It was me!
Yep.
I thought it was cool.
All right, so everyone say who you're voting for.
I'm voting for Barack.
Thank you,
James.
Frank.
Tap my face.
James.
Tap my face.
Oh, hey, that's my job.
Hey,
you're like AI trying to take away jobs. I'm voting for Barack Obama.
Great. Santa?
I don't vote.
Okay.
Abstained.
So we've got 2 votes for Barack Obama, 1 vote for Gary Busey, and 1 I don't vote.
Yes.
And I think that's everything we need to know about Mad Max. Let's go to Walter Brandflake back in the studio.
What do we think we learned?
I couldn't tell you.
Let's do it. We got the little mic up.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Chips. Okay.
Fluffing him back down.
Is that doing anything for you? Is that doing anything?
Give him another chip.
Perfect.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, and just keep spraying that as his mouth is open. Perfect.
I'm like wet.
Perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Wash it down with this.
Yeah, good. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
more open mouth.
Fuck. Fuck.
It tastes like the grease in here.
Yeah, it really is such a good now.
It's related.
Thank you.
This is so the head of your penis looks white like the rest of it.
Thank you. Someone tell me my phone. It's alright. It's professional. Thank you.
Hey.
Would you cool up just 1 second for me? Can you just pull up for 1 second?
Sure. It's just regarding a correction.
Okay. I'm gonna be with you in just a sec.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Thank you. Thank you.
Tear stick? Should I do it?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Let's go ahead and tear stick him.
Get that? Ooh, and that is a lot.
Yeah.
Good,
Hey.
good.
Hey, are you on with me here?
Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I hung up. I hope they call back. I'm being, yep.
Stabilize him. Stabilize him.
Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, this fully shattered. It's crazy. Can we get a little bit more Febreze?
Can't find it.
Walter, we gotta do some stories here.
Yep, I'm almost ready. Perfect, thank you.
Open.
All right, Walter, we gotta do a first story here, if that's okay.
Yep. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Yep. Thank you. And if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Walter, can I do my first story?
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
a little bit.
That's good, thank you. Can we find some Febreze?
Flying in for Vince.
Thank you.
Just let me know on this.
Stabilizing neck, coughing, stabilizing neck.
Thank you. Got a good one, got it? Want to get your story?
Want to fly in some more Febreze, please?
I'll let him know. We need more Febreze. Thank you, yes.
All right, final touches. Final drink.
No.
Final drinks.
No, the funny.
More fruit snacks, please. Slide some more fruit snacks.
Thank you. Yeah!
Oh no! No, that can't be good. No. Oh my god.
Can we get some more tape?
Whoa, too much.
Flying some tape.
Find some tape.
He looks tired.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Restrain. Thank you.
Okay, that's up.
How much time do I have until we're live?
45
Sleeping?
Oh, sorry, Walter.
How much time until we're live?
Walter, we've been on.
What?
We've been on.
Can you cut to something else? I need a prep.
Walter, I need you to report this first story, okay? This is very important stuff. Can you take the mask down slightly? Can you take the mask down slightly?
Really? No.
Give me your best effort. I need you to be able to see this. All right, you ready to report this?
Don't do it. Good evening.
I have seen so much of this show, and that was one of the best bits ever. Thank you, Sadville. Sadville has truly been watching the show for nearly 5 years, so he's the authority on it.
It's okay.
Yeah, and despite that, we love him.
I know it smells crazy in here.
You guys do not get how wild it smells and feels in here right now. It smells thick. The air feels heavy. We're the Everything Now show. Our lungs are filling up with toxins right now. And we do this show 4 nights a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So please come on back. Follow the show if you haven't followed the show yet. I'm looking at you, Johnny. Shh. You could follow the show if you haven't yet.
Get in here, folks.
Follow the Hangout channel as well. And follow all of our socials. Please follow all of our socials. Subscribe to the YouTube. Check out the VODs YouTube. Get on the Instagram. Get on the Twitter.
Follow the Hangout channel. I'm going to be playing Chained Together with 2 puppets tomorrow afternoon.
It's okay.
Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going on the Hangout channel. I'm going to be playing
It's okay.
Don't cry.
Chained Together.
It's okay. I mentioned.
Follow the channel.
It's okay. We talked about it over there. It's okay.
You told me about the Discord?
We did.
You're getting it in your eyes.
We actually didn't. All those images you saw happening in the background of Brandflake that we didn't really get to talk to were submitted by you in the Discord. So please come on back and join the Discord and submit images before all of our shows. It's cool, it's fun, you gotta do it. That's all the housekeeping we have to do, I believe. You can't buy merch, you missed your chance.
We got the good guests.
We got the good guests. And 3 people absolutely lit up when someone wrote good guests, so let's bring them out. They were our really good guests. Josh, James, Stephanie, come on out. Pose under our damn sign. Come on out. Give us a little yes. Perfect. Really perfect. Thank you all so much for doing the show. That was great. I really love the way you all tortured my friend Jake at the end there. That was
You're
very
so
cool.
well
That shit rocked.
Anything to plug or promote? I know you're all on the same Herald team, so we can talk about that.
Yeah, catch us approximately every other Monday at 7 or 8:30 at UCB in Los Angeles, Local Tycoon.
Yeah. It's our team.
Local Tycoon.
And then any individual plugs? Anyone want to jump in and be like, but fuck these guys, I have my own thing.
But fuck these guys. You should follow me at JelinJ on Instagram or Jelin on TikTok.
I'm StuffBirch1 on Instagram, and I also have a fun podcast that you might be seeing these guys on called Lots of Money, Dina and Kina, Weena the Lottery.
Nice. And just follow my Instagram, Josh Ssettuba. Nothing else.
Follow all these people. Give them the old Everything Now Show bump, folks, and then give it to us too.
Give it to us. We've been waiting for it to hit
really
us
need that
one day soon.
They need to replace a bottle of Febreze.
Yes. I'm gonna open every door in this room while we figure out who we're gonna raid.
I freaking love this show.
Come on back.
Or
Thursday? Right? Or no? Come on back Monday. Today's Saturday. Come on back Monday. Brand new episode. It will not be news.
It will actually be a brand new format.
Oh, that's right. Come on back Monday for a brand new format and a brand new
Premiere of
episode.
a brand new format. We just throw that shit at the end of the episode when half the chat has already left.
That's right. Technically, I spoiled it during my Hangout stream the other day.
Bro, during the Stanley Cup final? Yeah, it doesn't mean shit to me, Brando.
Say hi to
Nothing to
Andre,
me.
guys.
Goodbye.
Nandre.
Nandre. Hi.
He's a guy on the stream.
I love Nandre.
We all love Nandre.
Looks like I peed my pants.
I know that's right. Are we out? Are we out? Grant?
Yep, we're out. Hold on.